Hi guys from around the world. This is the third video on investment concepts, based business concepts, skills, so to say, you need to employ in order to promote your business. You need some basic concept, basic maths, which you don't learn in school, so you learn it here. That is the issue. So this is still one part of the brain, the rational part of the brain, and this is the third video on that. We talked about investment, about consumption. Consumption is for immediate pleasure, whereas the investment is for, I would say, happiness inclusively. Perhaps I will talk about deeper into that. Return of investment, the timeline, the compounding, the turnover. We talked about what the probability, the risk management, etc. So we are quite advanced now on that. But let me ask you a question. If you were up 260% in the year on your investment, right? 260% up. So you had 1,000 in the beginning of the year, and you in October or so, November, where we are now, you are at 260% up. You would be 2,600, right? Unit of account or whatever it is. So you are 260% up. In order to go to 300%, what do you need? 40%, right? 40% in order, roughly 40% to go up. No, wrong. You don't need 40%. You need roughly, 15% or so. That is math. That is math with regard to what is your initial investment. What you have put is 1,000, not what you have put is 2,600. So it is different. It is not what it seems to be. It is what math is really like, and that is what I want to show you. It is not that easy mathematics to be applied. It is not that easy to see the compounding interest of what will become, so a certain parabolic upwards trend, which will be initiated with a compounding interest. It is not grasped by the brain so easily. So that is what I want to. Now you are far ahead of the pack, I would say. Look, you have lottery winners, right? Those who have gained millions of dollars, and you have, not lottery. So you have these football stars who have gained a lot of money in their life, in their active life, so to say. And where are they now? Well, there are many of them are not where they should be. So they have lost probably, 50, 60, 70, 90% of what they have earned, because they did not know what you now know. It is an important lesson. So there is the old joke by saying, what is it the best way to become a millionaire? Well, you start as a billionaire and you invest, and what you will become is a millionaire. So investing is quite challenging. You need to know the basics. You need to apply the basics. You need to know risk management, and then you can go forward. You have this more or less, I think. So one thing is the probability. I would like to insist a bit more. If you have a business venture, so I talked about investment in the past and consumption. So now it's the business venture as such, not rather than investment, but business, an operational business. What is the probability that this business has success? So, the future, we do not know the future. The future may be bright, maybe not so bright. There may be some pandemics in the middle, which changes all the way you have thought it would go. Now, what is the probability of your business? The poker is not very much different. And the poker, the good poker players, they play probabilities. The casino, they apply probabilities because they don't know what the cards will be distributed and how the distribution will fall. But with the probabilities over time, the insurance company, they don't know when you die, and still they put you an insurance premium on what is the probability when you die, and over time it will work out just fine. So the probability will work out. Now the probability is what? 50%? If it's less than 50%, you probably will not go into that business venture. So if it is at least 50%, well, that is what you should aim for, right? So if it is 50%, so the risk management must be high. You would not put everything into this 50% because you have 50% to lose it all. Now, what is the risk management to this about? So the risk management could be that you have very low money to put on the line. If you have the 50% only, you would pay, I don't know, you would put on the line only, I don't know, 10% of what you have. That would be okay, right? If you put 50 or 100% of what you have, well, you may get into a desperate situation which you do not want to be. So this is not the right way. So you would, if it is a high probability, so 90%, you would be comfortable to put a bit more from your cash, from your money, to put on the line, to have the skin in the game. Yes, that would be possible, but you know. And I want to talk you a bit, I have still some time, a bit through a possibility where you have to put very little on the line in order to get a business. And that has to do with the technology we have now. Now you need, in order to, to put music out, what you needed 30 years ago, what you needed is, I don't know, a CD probably, or vinylum disc, and storage, and the production, and mailing, and you don't need all this. This is not anymore necessary. So this video here is made or could be made for free. It is for free. So it is for free because it doesn't cost me. It costs what is my intellectual property, of my copyright, my knowledge to transmit to you. But the production of the knowledge as such does not cost anything. There's YouTube here that is free. I can, I produce this through iMovie, and there's no cost involved. There's no skin in the game. I can put this through to you for free. Now, this is a knowledge industry. We are here, what we talk is a knowledge industry. I pass my knowledge of more than 60 years now. I pass it up to you for free. Now, you have probably also a knowledge which is worthwhile to pass, but you don't need necessarily to pass it for free. So I'm passing it for free, but even for free sometimes is more difficult people attracting to the channel than a paying channel. People are more interested when they have to pay to something. Free is not a good content for many of the people, but I don't care. So those who want to look into it, they do. Those who didn't want, so that's what they miss. Now, what you want to do is you have experience of whatever kind. So you have a child which passed through whatever disease, strange disease it was, etc., and you went through. So you had a path up in your life, and certainly you have a valley. A valley we have to go through. Difficulties you have passed, you have looked internet up, you have asked friends, doctors, or whatever it was, and you finally got what is the solution after, what is it, half a year or whatever. And then you got the solution and you got through the valley, you got onto the other side, and you pursue your path upwards. So that was a possibility which you may have gone through. Or you wanted to slim your body and you find the magic possibility how to do it. Or whatever, the relationships, you know how to heal relationships where people are very anxious or worry about. Well, you have passed a difficult situation. Now, my point here is many want to know what is your solution to that difficult situation, because they are in the middle of that situation. And they would love to pay you, I don't know, $100 for telling them what is the magic solution, what is the solution you have found in order to go through the valley. So they will get a bridge. You know, here's the upward, here's the valley, and they would get a bridge. A bridge will get you over, what, in half an hour. Whereas if you want through the valley, it takes you half a year. So why not paying you $100 in order to go for that bridge, for building that bridge? I would happily pay for it, and they will too. And don't look for people, who is that in that situation? You are reaching out to the global, to the whole world, to 8 billion people. So 8 billion people, there will not be somebody, 100, 200,000, 10,000 people, which may be just in that situation waiting for you to put the video out. And you don't put anything on the line. So this would be a possibility, a business possibility like this, like I'm doing here, to do that. We will go now, from now onwards, onto the emotional part of the brain, which is one of the most important success factors for your business. Thanks for being with me today.